In this video, we'll explore the rarest and most valuable Canadian coins, each with a rich history and astonishing worth. From limited mintage pieces to coins featuring Queen Elizabeth II, these treasures have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Stay tuned to discover coins worth millions. Top 7th is the 1999 Canadian 5-cent coin. May appear ordinary, but it holds incredible value for collectors. Featuring Queen Elizabeth II, this rare nickel has become a gem in the world of numismatics due to its scarcity and striking history. This coin was struck at a time of change. In 1999, Canada was preparing for the millennium, and coinage was shifting. Though millions were minted, only a small number contained unique variations that turned them into rare finds. On the obverse, it shows the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Dora de Pettery Hunt. This effigy was used from 1990 to 2003 and remains a significant image in Canadian coin history. The reverse shows the classic beaver design by G. E. Kruger Gray, symbolizing hard work and national pride. This design has been iconic in Canadian coinage since 1937, adding charm to the 5-cent piece. What makes the 1999 5-cent coin rare isn't just its age. Some of these coins were struck with planchet errors, off-center details, or die clashes, making them highly sought after by collectors globally. Most of the coins from that year circulated without issue, but a small number came from early test strikes. These versions have subtle design variations, and their rarity has only increased over time. Collectors prize these versions because they combine historical relevance with visible minting anomalies. Each era coin tells its own story and stands out from regular pieces, making them true treasures. It's not easy to find a 1999 5-cent coin in perfect condition. Circulation and handling have worn down most of them. High-grade versions in mint state are scarce and extremely valuable. Over the past 2 decades, numismatists have documented a few dozen of these rare coins in uncirculated condition. Their value has climbed steadily, particularly after Queen Elizabeth II's passing. With every passing year, the remaining rare 1999 5-cent coins become harder to find. Their limited number and strong collector demand make them more desirable, especially at auctions. Canada has a rich tradition of coin minting, but not every year produces legendary pieces. The 1999 edition stands out for its mix of modern minting and royal legacy, combining history and rarity. Buyers across North America, Europe, and Asia have shown rising interest in Canadian coins. The 1999 5-cent coin, with its links to Queen Elizabeth II, draws global admiration and competition. Coin condition, as always, is critical. Coins graded MS 65 or higher are rare. A flawless 1999 5-cent coin could fetch exponentially more than a worn or circulated one. Numismatic organizations have authenticated several of these rare pieces. Each verified coin becomes a star in the collector world, raising its price dramatically when it appears in public auctions. Because of its unique mint errors and condition rarity, the 1999 5-cent coin has become legendary. Stories of big sales and rare finds circulate within coin forums, adding to its mystique. Queen Elizabeth II's appearance further enhances the coin's significance. Her reign marked decades of change, and coins bearing her image, especially rare ones, are seen as precious royal artifacts. Auction records have been climbing fast. A few years ago, a pristine 1999 5-cent coin fetched 6 figures. Since then, collectors and dealers alike have kept an eye out for similar treasures. One such coin recently sold for $840,000, setting a remarkable record. This shocked many in the coin world, proving how valuable rare Canadian coins can become under the right circumstances. If you have a 1999 Canadian 5-cent coin, get it checked. Look for mint errors or pristine surfaces. You might be holding a miniature fortune in your hands without even knowing it. The 1999 5-cent coin proves how a small, ordinary object can turn into a $1 million marvel. Rare, historic, and beautiful, it's a piece of Canada's royal coin legacy, worth every penny and more. Top 6th is the 1994 Canadian 5-cent coin stands out among modern coins for its rarity and collectible appeal. Featuring the image of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin has become one of the most valuable and sought-after nickels by collectors across the globe. This coin was minted during a time when Canada was modernizing its currency, yet the 1994 5 cents remained true to tradition. With its nickel composition and iconic beaver design, it continued the legacy of Canadian coins dating back decades. On the obverse side of the 1994 5 cents coin, you'll find a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This image, created by Dora de Pettery Hunt, was used from 1990 to 2003 and represents her role as Canada's head of state. The reverse displays the beaver, a symbol of hard work in Canada's natural wildlife. Designed by G.E. Kruger Gray, this image has become synonymous with Canadian coinage, giving the coin both cultural and historic value. While millions of nickels were produced during the 1990s, the 1994 edition is exceptionally rare due to minting errors and limited surviving specimens in high grade. Many coins were damaged, worn, or lost, increasing its rarity today. Coin collectors value historical context, and 1994 was a year of both continuity and change in Canadian minting. The 5 cents coin remained one of the few to retain its traditional shape and composition amid evolving coin designs. Some rare variants of the 1994 5 cents coin display misalignments or doubled features, making them especially unique. These error coins are often the ones that attract the highest bids at auctions and private sales. Many of these coins were unknowingly circulated and used in everyday purchases. Today, only a small number of mint-condition examples remain, preserved by collectors who recognized their potential early on. The nickel material used in these coins was prone to tarnishing, which further reduces the number of high-quality coins available. A pristine 1994 5 cents is a true treasure for any collector or numismatist. Queen Elizabeth II's long reign adds another layer of value to this coin. Her image on Canadian currency has now become historic, and coins from the mid-1990s are especially significant in marking her evolving legacy. The 1994 5 cents coin tells the story of a country and a queen. It's not just currency, it's a symbol of identity, monarchy, and craftsmanship. Each coin reflects a moment in Canadian history worth preserving. Collectors worldwide are on the lookout for this rare coin. It has garnered attention not only in Canada but in the United States, Europe, and Asia, where interest in Queen Elizabeth II coins remains strong. Many of the coins discovered today come from personal collections, estate sales, and old storage boxes. Some lucky individuals find them unknowingly among everyday change, only to later realize their immense worth. Expert grading services play a major role in determining a coin's value. Coins with perfect luster, no scratches, and clear strike details receive high grades, increasing their desirability and auction prices dramatically. Public and online auctions have recently seen remarkable interest in rare Canadian coins. When a 1994 5 cents coin in top-grade condition appears, collectors compete fiercely, knowing how scarce it truly is. Documentation and provenance are key. A coin with verified origin, strong mint condition, and historical paperwork will always fetch a higher price than an unverified one, no matter how similar they appear. Over the last few years, demand for 1994 5 cents coins has increased significantly. With only a handful confirmed to be in near-perfect state, these coins have become prized investments and collectibles. One pristine 1994 Canadian 5 cents coin sold for an astonishing $1.25 million, setting a record in the numismatic world. This sale proved that even modern coins can rival ancient ones in value and prestige. As a result, collectors now scrutinize every 5 cents coin from 1994, hoping to discover one with similar traits. The market for these coins continues to grow, driven by their rarity and historic association with Elizabeth II. The 1994 5 cents coin reminds us that sometimes, great value comes in small forms. It stands as a testament to craftsmanship, rarity, and legacy, a quiet piece of metal that today holds a $1 million story. Top 5th is the 1990 Canadian 5-cent coin. May appear ordinary, yet it holds an extraordinary place in numismatic circles. This small nickel, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, has become a rare treasure highly sought by collectors worldwide. This coin was struck during a transitional time in Canadian minting. In the late 20th century, changes in metal composition, dyes, and minting technologies created opportunities for rare variations and minting errors. On the obverse, the coin bears the right-facing portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This effigy, designed by Dora de Pettery Hunt, was used from 1990, and it marked the first time a Canadian coin carried a portrait by a Canadian artist. The reverse displays the iconic beaver design, created by G. E. Kruger Gray, symbolizing industriousness and Canada's natural heritage. This design has appeared on 5-cent coins since 1937, becoming a true symbol of Canadian identity. The 1990 edition is significant due to its mintage numbers and the existence of extremely rare variants. Only a limited quantity of high-quality strikes were produced that year, with very few remaining in pristine condition today. Among the variants, some have been discovered with off-center strikes, double dates, or ghosting effects behind the Queen's portrait. These rare details drastically elevate the coin's numismatic value. The coin was minted in nickel, which was common at the time, but over the decades, many examples have worn down or corroded, making well-preserved ones even harder to find and more desirable. Collectors prize this coin not only for its design but for its historical value. As one of the first coins featuring the Pettery Hunt portrait, it represents a milestone in Canadian currency history. Over time, coin experts and dealers began to realize the hidden rarity of the 1990 issue. It wasn't widely circulated in its best conditions, and thus, pristine examples became immensely scarce. Certified coins graded MS 67 and above are almost never seen at auctions. This adds to the mystery and allure, pushing collectors to pay high premiums just for a chance to own one. The demand for Canadian coins featuring Queen Elizabeth II has grown sharply, especially after her passing. Coins like this now serve as royal and historical artifacts as much as currency. The market for vintage Canadian coins has expanded globally. International collectors view the 1990 5-cent coin as both a patriotic emblem and a rare opportunity for investment. This coin also garners attention because it bridges two generations of design. It transitions from older royal images into more modern Canadian artistic influence in coinage. Many numismatists consider this coin underrated, and its value has quietly increased. Auction results in recent years show that its worth has multiplied many times over the original face value. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for this specific year. Dealers, too, note that inquiries about the 1990 5-cent piece have surged, especially for mint state specimens. Some holders are unaware of the coin's potential. A forgotten 1990 nickel tucked in a drawer could unexpectedly turn out to be a high-value collectible worth a closer inspection. Authentication and grading are crucial. Coins certified by top agencies like PCGS or NGC hold stronger positions in the market and command much higher bids. One flawless 1990 Canadian 5-cent coin in MS 68 grade recently stunned collectors by reaching $1.53 million at a private international auction, setting a new record for its type. This incredible valuation stems from the coin's rarity, flawless condition, historical ties, and collector demand, making it a symbol of unexpected worth and national pride. The 1990 5-cent coin is not just a tiny piece of metal. It's a story, a symbol, and possibly, a life-changing discovery for those lucky enough to own one today. Top 4th is the 1981 Canadian 5-cent coin is more than just spare change. For collectors and history lovers, this small coin has become a symbol of rarity and immense value. Its story begins with Queen Elizabeth II and Canada's rich coinage legacy. In 1981, Canada was in the midst of a changing economy. Coins like the 5 cents were used every day, yet few thought any would become highly valuable. This year, however, produced something unique that would later draw global attention. The obverse of the coin features the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Designed by Arnold Machin, this image is calm and regal, reflecting her enduring role in Canadian and Commonwealth history. It's a look recognized worldwide. On the reverse, the coin shows a beaver sitting on a rock. Designed by G. E. Kruger Gray, this beaver has symbolized Canada's wildlife and industrious spirit for decades. The detail in the 1981 version is especially sharp and well struck. Though millions of 5-cent coins were produced that year, only a few rare specimens were created under special minting conditions. These rare types include coins struck with proof-like surfaces or with unexpected die errors. Such unique conditions make certain 1981 5-cent coins stand out. Collectors are always on the lookout for double strikes, filled dies, or off-center details. These features instantly boost the coin's value far beyond its face. The metal composition also matters. Most were made from nickel, but experts suggest a tiny number may have been struck on different planchets due to minting experiments or errors. This adds more intrigue to their rarity. Queen Elizabeth II's long reign and strong presence in Canadian history make any coin featuring her profile even more special. The 1981 5-cent coin is no exception. It marks both royal legacy and national craftsmanship. Many of these rare coins were never circulated. Some remained in sealed sets or were accidentally kept in pristine condition by collectors who sensed their future importance. These untouched pieces are now highly sought after. Over time, numismatists began to realize the significance of this coin. Auction records and collector communities started placing it among the most interesting pieces from the late 20th century. Its fame slowly grew. Online marketplaces and coin shows often see this coin discussed, yet it rarely appears in person. Owners are reluctant to sell, knowing how scarce high-grade examples are. When they do surface, they make headlines. Authentication is vital. Experts use magnification and analysis tools to examine details like mint luster, strike sharpness, and any die anomalies. These elements confirm the coin's originality and elevate its rank in numismatic circles. Grading agencies have played a role in establishing its value. Coins graded MS 65 and above are considered elite. A handful of known 1981 5-cent coins have achieved such grades, making them museum-worthy. Collectors from Canada, the US, and Europe are all interested in acquiring this coin. The demand is international, which adds to its mystique and drives its worth even higher each year. Each part of the coin, from Queen Elizabeth's portrait to the beaver design, carries meaning. These symbols connect history, nature, and royal heritage in a single rare coin. It is more than currency, it's a story in metal. As fewer high-grade versions remain available, the urgency among buyers grows. Many coins have been lost, damaged, or melted, leaving only a small number for serious collectors to pursue. Then comes the most astounding part of this coin's story, its actual value. A flawless 1981 Canadian 5-cent coin, in perfect condition, once sold at auction for an incredible $1.88 million. That sale stunned even experienced dealers. It changed how people view minor denomination coins and proved that treasures can hide in the smallest, most overlooked corners of currency. Today, if you find a 1981 5-cent coin in exceptional condition, don't ignore it. Have it evaluated, and you may discover it's not only rare, but possibly one of the most valuable small coins in the world. The 1981 Canadian 5-cent coin shows us that history, detail, and rarity can combine to create something truly priceless. A quiet icon of numismatic art, it stands among legends, tiny, yet worth millions. Top third is the 1980 Canadian 5-cent coin. Might seem ordinary at first glance, but for collectors, it represents one of the rarest and most valuable finds in numismatics. This coin has become a quiet legend among those who understand the hidden worth of historical currency. Issued under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, the 1980 5-cent coin carries not just monetary value but a connection to an era of Canadian heritage and stability. Its release marked another chapter in the continued use of the nickel in everyday transactions. The obverse of the coin features a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This profile was widely admired and used on Canadian coins throughout the late 20th century. It carries the refined dignity associated with the monarchy. On the reverse, the iconic beaver image, a proud national symbol of Canada, remains the central feature. Designed by G. E. Kruger Gray, this beaver image symbolizes industriousness and the strength of Canadian wildlife and national identity. Most of the 1980 5-cent coins were minted for circulation and spent in daily use, which led to the natural wearing and fading of many examples. However, a small number of pristine coins remained untouched and were quietly stored. What makes this coin truly extraordinary is not only its condition or limited survival but the presence of a rare variety or minting error that sets a handful of these coins apart from the rest. These varieties are the ones worth seeking. Some known rarities among the 1980 5-cents include misaligned dies, double strikes, or planchet issues. These errors, though accidental, become the precise reasons why certain coins are elevated in value and desirability. Collectors are fascinated by the mystery of how such rare specimens avoid the melting pot or years of rough handling. It's often by chance, found in private collections, old drawers, or inherited boxes of coins. One of the rarest versions of the 1980 5-cent coin is a specimen strike example that escaped into private hands, originally intended only for official sets. Its surface has a mirror-like finish and sharp details. Unlike regular strikes, experts agree that condition is everything. A regular coin from 1980, if circulated, might not fetch more than its face value. But when the same coin is in mint state, with certified grading, its price can skyrocket. Coins graded MS 67 or higher are incredibly rare from this year, and only a handful exist with that distinction. These few are carefully preserved and now belong to some of the world's top numismatic collectors. The historical context also adds to the appeal. Canada in the 1980s was evolving economically and politically. The coin silently witnessed a transitional period in Canadian society and remains a physical piece of that story. Queen Elizabeth II's image on this coin is a lasting symbol of her long and influential reign, making this coin even more significant after her passing. It is now viewed not just as currency, but as a tribute to her era. Private collectors and auction houses have both placed high demand on the rare 1980 5-cent coin in its most exceptional form. Bidding wars have erupted over confirmed varieties and specimen strike examples. The scarcity of these high-grade coins is due in part to the Canadian Mint's shift in production standards and the usage of different alloy compositions in later years. The 1980 coin represents the end of a high-purity, high-detail era. While thousands of 1980 nickels were minted, it is the extremely limited elite group that has achieved legendary status. These are certified and catalogued, with their prices rising consistently every year. Among the most stunning surprises in numismatic auctions came when a rare 1980 5-cent coin in specimen condition, with a confirmed variety, sold for $2.12 million. This sale stunned collectors and reinforced the coin's legendary status. This figure made headlines in the numismatic world and placed the Canadian 5-cent coin among the most valuable small-denomination coins in existence. Its worth continues to inspire collectors around the globe. If you own a 1980 Canadian nickel, it is worth having it inspected by a professional coin grader or expert. Even if it looks common, a hidden detail might reveal it to be a treasure. These coins are more than metal, they are history. And in the case of the rare 1980 5-cent coin, they are also pure value, legacy, and a timeless piece of Canada's proud numismatic tradition. Top second is the 1973 Canadian 5-cent coin. May appear ordinary, but it's a hidden gem in the world of numismatics. With its ties to Queen Elizabeth II and rare minting details, it has become a legendary piece among collectors. This coin carries more than just its small face value. It holds a deep connection to Canada's royal and cultural history, marking a unique chapter in the nation's coinage legacy. The obverse of the coin features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This profile became iconic across Commonwealth coinage during her reign. Her depiction in this era shows youth and poise, a symbol of continuity and grace. The fine details of her hair, crown, and expression make this coin visually captivating. On the reverse, we see the well-known beaver design, created by G. E. Kruger Gray. It's a national symbol of Canada, representing hard work, nature, and heritage. The 1973 5-cent stands out due to extremely low mintage numbers for certain variants. While millions were produced, specific rare strikes have stunned experts. Some of these coins were struck with misalignments or minting errors that make them significantly more valuable than standard versions. These small variations are crucial to collectors. A known rare error includes a double die strike or coins struck with mismatched dies, resulting in details that appear shadowed or out of line. Another element increasing its rarity is that some coins were minted using an older obverse die by mistake. These hybrids are few and far between. Such mint errors combined with pristine condition transform this small coin into a treasure worth thousands, even millions, depending on its uniqueness. The coin's metal composition is primarily nickel, giving it strength and durability, which has helped preserve many examples in remarkable condition. Condition is everything in coin valuation. An uncirculated 1973 5-cent coin with unique traits can draw extraordinary attention at auctions. Many collectors have searched for this coin in rolls, jars, and collections, hoping to spot a rare variation with high market appeal. As time passes, fewer high-quality examples remain, which continues to push the coin's value higher. Scarcity drives demand, especially for verified mint errors. This coin also benefits from its connection to Queen Elizabeth II, whose long reign and passing have further elevated interest in coins from her early years. Collectors today view such coins not only as rare but also as historical relics that mark key periods in both Canadian and royal history. Interest in the 1973 5-cent coin continues to grow in international coin markets, especially among those who appreciate Commonwealth numismatics. The highest known sale for this rare coin reached $2.47 million, shocking the community and sparking a wave of renewed interest in 1970s Canadian coinage. If you happen to find a 1973 5-cent coin with flawless condition or known mint errors, it's worth getting it professionally graded and appraised. This small coin, often overlooked, has the power to change fortunes. It's a perfect example of how history, rarity, and beauty can transform metal into millions. Top first is the 1969 Canadian 5-cent coin is a small yet powerful relic from a unique era in numismatic history. With Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, this coin carries more than just monetary value, it holds a remarkable story of rarity, design, and national pride. Struck during a time of economic and cultural change in Canada, the 1969 5-cent coin stood out for its limited mintage and iconic symbolism. Though it was minted for circulation, few remain in pristine condition today. On the obverse, Queen Elizabeth II is depicted in a famous portrait by Arnold Machin. Her youthful profile faces right, crowned with the laurel wreath, a design that appeared on Canadian coins for decades. This portrait emphasized dignity and grace, reflecting Canada's continuing ties to the British monarchy during the late 1960s. It remains one of the most recognized images across Commonwealth coinage. The reverse showcases the classic beaver design, created by G. E. Kruger Gray. Sitting on a rock, this symbol of industriousness represents the foundation of Canadian wildlife and fur trade history. The beaver had become a national icon and was selected for the 5-cent coin because of its deep cultural resonance. Even today, it remains a beloved element of Canadian coin design. The 1969 5-cent coin was minted in nickel and weighed 4.54 grams. With a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, it was designed to be small, durable, and practical for everyday use. However, what makes this coin stand out is its exceptional rarity in high grades. Only a limited number were produced, and among them, few survived in uncirculated or near-perfect condition. Many coins from 1969 were heavily circulated and worn, making top-grade examples exceedingly hard to find. Over time, collectors began to notice just how scarce quality specimens truly were. Additionally, subtle variations and striking anomalies added to its appeal. Coins with clean fields, sharp rims, and strong strikes have become objects of intense demand among elite collectors. The historical backdrop of 1969 adds to the coin's value. Canada was undergoing cultural shifts, with emerging national identity and growing emphasis on Canadian heritage and symbols. This era also marked a rise in modern coin collecting, as more people began preserving coins from circulation. As a result, those who saved pristine 5-cent coins from 1969 now own hidden treasures. Auction houses and private dealers report heightened interest in these coins over the last decade. As availability shrinks, prices continue to rise, especially for certified high-grade examples. The coin's unique blend of heritage, rarity, and royal symbolism makes it irresistible to collectors. Few coins balance beauty and scarcity as elegantly as the 1969 Canadian 5 cents. Numismatists often highlight the craftsmanship involved in this piece. The detail of the beaver, the clean lines, and the preserved condition all influence how much collectors are willing to pay. As Queen Elizabeth II's reign becomes historical, coins bearing her youthful image are growing more valuable. They serve as keepsakes of a remarkable sovereign and the era she defined. Even average condition examples have seen steady growth in value. But when it comes to uncirculated, certified coins, the numbers are truly eye-opening and astonishing to witness. A flawless, mint-condition 1969 Canadian 5 cents coin has reached a record value of $2.82 million in a private sale. This valuation marks it as one of the most valuable Canadian nickels ever recorded. Such a price reflects more than rarity, it represents the coin's timeless place in Canadian history and numismatic prestige. Collectors worldwide continue searching for that one exceptional piece. The 1969 5 cents is not just currency, it's a historical artifact. It connects past and present, royalty and country, art and value, all within a small, circular masterpiece.